Welcome to Beyond the Scale, Weight Loss and Wellness. I'm your host, Coach Monica. I'm joined today by Coach Darcy, and we are here to guide you through the ins and outs of a lifestyle that's transformed not just our lives, but the lives of countless women navigating the waves of perimenopause and menopause. Whether you're here to shed weight, understand your body better, or simply find a community that gets it, you're in the right place. So sit back and enjoy the next few minutes as we tackle the hot issues of today. Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you. Hey, Coach.
Hey, it's a great day.
This is great Tuesday, and I'm
Yes.
feeling a lot of hope today because you are not glitching.
But you are.
Knock on wood. I am glitching. Oh shoot.
And we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna pretend like everything's fine.
Okay. Yeah, everything's good.
Yeah.
We are having a really good day. It is Tuesday, August the 12th when we're recording this, and we are live with our Facebook family. How is
Yes.
everybody doing today? Drop in the chat how you're doing. Drop
Hey, if
where
you
you
would-
are watching from as
Yeah,
well.
that and share while you're doing that.
Yeah.
While you're typing and all that sort, share out this video on your Facebook or your Instagram or your YouTube. I don't know if you can share on YouTube. I really don't know,
I
but
don't know.
that's a
Yeah.
good thing. So
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
share it.
We're really excited today. We got a lot of topics to talk about. We got a good couple of announcements to make, and yeah, we're gonna have a good show today. A lot of people are discouraged. I was discouraged 8 years ago. I was
Mhm.
on the yo-yo diet cycle, and I just wanted to lose weight. I was so frustrated. You remember those days,
Oh
Coach?
yes. Yes, like it
Yeah,
was yesterday.
like it was. It seriously feels like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
And I sometimes I look back. I was scrolling. I was looking for a specific photo in my photo album for my daughter, and I ran into this photo of me. And there are times that I'm like, I catch my breath when I see old photos of me, and it makes me remember all those years ago where I said, I can't take this anymore, and I'm going to do what it takes. And yeah, we need those reminders every once in a while. Sometimes, we just kind of feel average again,
Mhm.
like we're just kind of blending into the population, and we need those reminders of how healed we have become.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, do you remember those? Do you ever run over pictures of yourself and
That's
remember?
that's funny that you say this because I mean, even your daughter was going through my Facebook for she was snooping on me for some reason, but there's a reason. But
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I've looked through all of my camera roll and I don't have any like full length photos of myself.
No.
And I go back and I'm like, why? Like I have a lot of photos on my phone and I have a
Mhm.
lot of photos from over the years because I like to do that. But
Yeah.
I would take selfies and I didn't carry my weight in my face. So it didn't necessarily look like I
Yeah.
did. I did carry weight in my face, but
Yeah.
I don't have any of the full length. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I know how much I was.
Yeah.
I was like probably over 220 pounds at one point in
Mhm.
time in my life. I just stopped getting on the scale. But I also stopped taking full length pictures of myself. So,
Yeah.
which I think would be challenging. I guess maybe other people have them, but
No, it was
yeah.
intentional for me. If I saw a camera, in fact, a good friend of mine just sent me a picture of when we were on the campaign trail with, he was then Governor Pence, and it just made me catch my breath. I hated photos. I hated the
Hmm.
camera. I would dodge
Yeah.
it, and I'm sad for my kids because they won't have a lot of those memories with me because I just hated the camera.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I feel like something that has helped me in my healing, journey is remembering those days because I never ever want to get overconfident and cocky that I lost the weight, and because that's the first it'll come back
Yeah.
instantly if I take that route. And so I also don't want to sit in that scum a lot. I don't want to sit
Right.
there, and um I don't want to get an attitude of, I want to wish those days away because those were some of the precious memories. but I did, I
Mhm.
was not a happy person. And so we need a good balance of remembering where we came from and being thankful for our healing. And then, because then that allows us to help people. And that's what you and I live to do.
Yeah.
We wake up every morning and we get to help people
Yep.
come out of that season of their life, and we get to give them the roadmap out. And we're going to talk about maps today.
Mhm.
Some of our clients are the most inspiring, and they teach us. And so we're going to talk about something that a client of ours talked about yesterday in our weight loss support group. By the way, um, you see a different background if you are watching us live today. We are getting ready to Darcy, Coach Darcy. It's
Yeah.
her first session. She's led a couple of these with me.
Mhm.
She's going to do a solo route, and you put your kids back in school.
Yes.
You got your time back, mamas. You
Yes.
have your time back. Yay. Can we have a moment of
Hold on.
celebration?
Yay!
I am celebrating so hard with you today, Darcy, because
Ah.
I think we figured out her internet situation. I think it's her children's
Right.
fault,
They're taking the internet.
because we can see Darcy clearly today. Her children
Oh.
are in school, and we're celebrating. We are
Yes.
celebrating that. I mean, we
That
love them. We
and
love
I
them.
restarted the internet before this
Yeah,
program here. Like, I'm like, "I need to reset everything, and make sure
and
that
reset
there's"
the children
and I reset the children.
to the
So,
bus.
yes.
So a
Yeah.
lot of people go through summer and they're just like, "Monica, shut up. Monica, we just want to have a fun summer. We just want to enjoy our summer. Shut up about weight loss," right? We
Yes.
get that a lot. Yeah,
Yes.
we do.
Yep.
Not everybody. I mean, our summer clients have lost about 30 pounds this summer. So they have
Mhm.
outrun all of those people that have waited uh until oh, can you hear that?
The drinking?
Yes.
It's fine.
Because we are
It's very
live.
dainty. It's
It's
fine.
Great Dainty. Yes,
It's
it's
not
time for the Great Dane to take a drink, and that's what you
yeah.
all are hearing in the background.
Well, it's not as loud as you think it is.
Okay, good,
So,
because
it's
it's
very
really
yeah,
gloppy in
yeah,
my ear.
yeah. Can I
But yeah,
can I
yes.
explain where my mindset is, why I'm like, "Hey, Monica, I think I'm ready to do this carnivore thing again."
Yes.
Um, because I haven't really gone off of carnivore,
Mhm.
but the summer garden is full of tomatoes, it's full of zucchini, it's full
Yeah.
of cucumbers, and, yes, there's for the keto police that are, like, hardcore, like, no, you can't have those are
Mhm.
nightshades, blah, blah, blah," or even the
Shut up.
even the carnivore, like, no, no."
Mhm.
I eat seasonally, so when it's in season,
That's
I
called primal.
typically that's that yeah. So,
Mhm.
um, that's what I have been focusing on.
Mhm.
I am primarily focusing on carnivore, but my body feels disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
So,
hurting.
I'm hurting. I'm not as, I just feel like I don't feel bloated, but I feel like I'm walking around with extra water.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, okay, I always forget when I'm on carnivore how great you feel.
Yeah.
Because you miss certain things. You miss certain like being able to just eat a salad on with dinner instead of
Mhm.
just focusing on all of the meat on your
Yeah.
plate. So with it not there's people that see it sustainable. There's some people that don't see
Yeah.
it sustainable. And for me, my idea is I see it as a tool.
It's a great
Um,
reset. Huge.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great reset, and I love focusing majority on carnivore. I
Yeah.
love focusing on it for metabolic health,
Mhm.
for my personal reasons. Um, some people see it for weight loss, which is fantastic
Yeah.
too, but it's ideally an elimination diet.
Yeah.
And you figure out like what foods your body just doesn't like. I
Yeah.
did last time I did dairy. I took dairy out the last time I
Mhm.
did carnivore. It was okay. It
Yeah.
wasn't the reason why my scalp was doing what it's doing.
Right.
So I added it a little bit back, not like where I was, but I basically, and a long story shortened because I could keep going on. Um, it is resetting my body. I really want to focus on on actually my gym goal weight.
Mhm.
I want to get a six pack.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna
I think
watch you. We're
yeah,
gonna watch you do it.
I'm not going to show it.
You need a before picture. You do, for real, you do need a before picture,
Oh,
so
I
you
definitely
need to
have
do
that.
that. Yeah.
Yes. So, like,
Well
I have been working really hard in the gym, and I'm not seeing the results that I have put in. So that's
Yeah.
that now I'm like, I'm
Now you're getting mad.
I'm
Now you're
getting
getting mad.
mad.
Yeah.
And so now somebody I follow somebody else. She's very similar to us a little bit, but she has a different mindset because she's a
Mhm.
bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Um, but she's like, you've got to be in a calorie deficit if
You
you
do.
plan on
Yeah. Well,
losing any of
because
this
you
weight.
already have the muscles there. My
Yeah.
trainer taught it to me
Yeah.
this way. You already have he's like, "You
It's
already
right
have a
there.
six-pack, Monica. You
Yeah.
just have to uncover it."
Yeah.
And so that gave me a different perspective about, working out. But a
Yeah.
lot of let's talk about our last session. We did a
Yes.
January session,
Yes.
and those people are doing incredible.
They
And there's
are.
there's several different ways that they take the carnivore because again, it's not sustainable for some people. There's someone who will argue with me and say, "Monica, I've been carnivore for 6 years." Well, here's a cookie. Great. I'm proud of you, right? But sometimes people are like, "Well, I didn't do carnivore, so I must have failed." No, it is a great restart.
Mhm.
If you want the ultimate cleanse, the ultimate like stripping your body down of all of the junk, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
And we have several who went through our first session of carnivore. They had the group experience. They did wonderful. They lost about, 20 pounds.
Yeah.
And then they continued with us for the rest of the year.
Mhm.
And they're into the 65 pound loss, but they're more keto. They do, they do a ketovore kind of thing. So this is a great way to dip your toe in the water with a group of people who have the same mission. And for 30 days, starting September 8th, you all grab that QR code at the top of the page.
There.
That's going to
It's up
take you
there.
directly
Right.
to the registration link. And September 8th, it's on.
Mhm.
They're going to do an amazing job. And then at the end of that 30 days, we're not leaving you. We're going to teach you how to convert if you want to convert over to a
Yes.
more ketogenic lifestyle. Or we'll teach you, how to keep going. It is completely your preference. So
Mhm.
we're excited about that.
You
Yikes,
just
I
oh,
just
it's like
muted myself. I think I have my microphone upside down
you
because
do.
I always just a symbol of my life. Everything is upside down, but it works
It's fine.
until
Yeah.
it doesn't. It
Yeah.
works. So,
Yeah.
yeah, throughout the show today, grab that QR code at the
Mhm.
top, and if you're listening to us on a podcast, we're gonna have those in the show notes for you, but join us September 8th. We're gonna kick off a great 30 days. The meetings coach, that's gonna be at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time each
Yes.
week with Coach Darcy. She's gonna teach a lesson for the first 2 weeks, and then there's a support group. For the next 2 weeks or whatever she wants to do those next 2 weeks. The only curriculum she's got is the first 2 weeks. She can do
Yeah.
whatever she wants those last 2 weeks. So, grab that QR code. It's a very economical way to get your journey started. That's all it takes sometimes is just for you to get started. And so we're excited about that. And we're going to talk about more about that upcoming. But the other announcement that we have to make this morning, um, there is one thing that prevents some people from starting. And carnivore would solve this as well.
It
But
would.
we're offering right now a free tool for you. Okay. It's called the Sugar Surrender System. This is our system. This is something we have worked on for 7 years. And we're giving it to you for free. It is an amazing tool. It's called the Sugar Surrender System, and it's 7 days. All right. 7 days, and you're going to kickstart beating sugar. Sugar is one of the most evil and the most addictive and the most it just has a hold on you. And if you can go through this 7-day kickstart, you're going to beat the sugar cravings. You're going to get your hormones back under control. For all of you women who are
Yes.
struggling with hormone up and down, you're going to get those under control and you're going to feel in control again for 7 days. This is completely free. I'm going to drop the link right now into the chat. So wherever you're listening, you're going to see a link pop up. That is free. That is where you go grab that free tool of ours. And for 7 days, we're going to teach you what to do. We're going to give you 3 simple pantry swaps. We're going to give you some hormone hacks. Okay. And we're going to talk about some food addiction in there as well. Grab that tool, go download it, and figure out, why does sugar have a hold on you? Why are you struggling so deeply with this sugar addiction? Now, when we talk about sugar, what also are we talking about, Coach?
Would it
We're
be ultra processed foods
ultra
or
processed
yeah,
foods.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And the carbohydrates, the
yeah,
breads, the
yeah,
pastas, all of those act
yeah.
as sugar in your body. Coach, you took this 7-day challenge because
Mhm.
as my assistant coach, you're also my guinea pig.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, "Hey,
I've
coach, could you try this out?"
I've been that for 6 years.
Yeah. Yeah,
Actually,
you have.
longer than that, but
Darcy dreads the calls that she gets, and, Darcy, I have an idea.
it's fine. It's fine. That's
Several
how we got
times she's resisted. She
what?
she did not want to do the 12 steps with me. No, she did not. She did not wanna.
Eventually I did.
Eventually. Sometimes it's delayed, but she's like, all right,
I was
coach."
not broken, but I actually am. I'm very
You
broken.
you know what I'm working on her now? I'm doing this research study on nicotine. That'll be another
Oh.
podcast that we
Oh my
do.
gosh.
And
I'm waiting for you before I start.
oh, yeah, I got some stories for you. So, Darcy did this. Talk a little bit when you did the 7-day challenge, kinda talk
Mhm.
about, and you obviously weren't, you didn't have sugar, but
Right.
it did make you think, "Oh, I've let some things come in," or talk a
Mhm.
little bit about when you did the 7-day challenge, what did you kind of think about as you were doing this?
Well, I had to think a lot about the things that I like what you just said, I brought back in, or just not
Mhm.
brought back in because I didn't really bring back anything in. So let's take the nuts for example. Those are like peanuts and almonds and those types of things. Those are
Mhm.
not beneficial for my body personally. So yeah, I've not done the sugar for a really long time. I've switched over to allulose, so I didn't really
Mhm.
have to detox from that, but I had to really hone in on the things that I kept grabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so which were the nuts, and those for one is not helping my body feel like I
Right.
talked about bloating and inflammation.
Yeah.
So getting those out was very helpful. So I kind of used the nuts as the sugar, I believe that you have in there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
That is real. And there's so many things that, even after you have, after you have succeeded, you hit that scale, that goal on the scale, and you're all excited. There's still things that you allow to come back in that
Yeah.
make you feel bad. Doesn't
Mhm.
necessarily put weight back on you, but you feel bad and you're like,
Mhm.
wow. And you have to decide, alcohol is one for me. Is it really worth how horribly I feel after I have a drink, or after sometimes it is, sometimes, like, yeah, it is, coach. It's really worth it. Other times it's like, well, I really didn't need that in the
Yeah.
first place, So I want to encourage you, download. We dropped the link in the show notes, and we've dropped them in your comments. Grab that free guide and really get excited with us. And
Yeah.
we're not going to leave you alone at the end of this. We're going to give you some options that if you really like how you feel and you're like, coach, I need you. I'm feeling amazing. We're going to walk you through what you
Yeah.
can do. So, two things: QR code above, the 30-day carnivore challenge that begins September 8th, and then our free sugar surrender system. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and you could honestly actually do both for a
Yeah,
second, like where you
absolutely.
start with the 7-day sugar surrender system.
Well, we got 7 days before it
Yeah.
starts, so do
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
both,
what
and
a deal.
then it's a good start into the carnivore. So,
Yeah,
yay.
absolutely. I love it.
Yeah.
So sometimes we have clients who really speak into our lives, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about a topic that one of our clients. We had such a beautiful weight loss coaching session last night. If you're not a part of that, every Monday night, every Monday, we alternate them, noon and 8 o'clock. We have a weight loss support group, and I get so much out of that.
Yeah.
I messaged Darcy, Coach Darcy, last night after group, and I said, "That was such a peaceful meeting."
Mhm.
I love those women and men. we got 2 guys in there. I love meeting with them, they remind us sometimes of things that we have gotten so busy that we've overlooked. And a beautiful client, Stephanie of ours, if you have not seen her before and after pictures, go see them.
Go
She is a
look at it.
rock
Yeah.
star. She is going to soon be Coach Stephanie. I am prophesying that into existence. But she's beautiful. She has done the things. She's never questioned what I've asked her to do. And now she's lost over 100 pounds and she is feeling amazing. And she posted in group yesterday. We have a Facebook group that's in my software, and she posted a message to everybody saying, this accountability thing is really worth something. And she mentioned Google Maps and how, whether you use Google Maps or Apple Maps, however you get to your destination. She brought that in as a picture, and I just wanted to talk about the weight loss journey. The yo-yo dieting is all broken because of this, because you do something particular. So let's pretend like I am getting in my car, and I need to get in my car and come see you, Darce. We've got some things that we need to.
We do.
We got a lot of stuff in the queue for
Why
our
do you live so
clients.
far away?
I know. It's ridiculous, but I like coming to see you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get in my car. Got a new Jeep. I'm going to get in Gecko. She's ready to head to your house, and I never pay attention where I'm going. Now, some people could go to your house one time and they could find it again. I cannot do
Yes.
that.
You ask me for the address every single time.
I
Every
text
time.
Coach Darcy and I say, Coach, can you send me your address? I need to just put it in your contact, but I don't.
I've told you this. I said, why don't you save it?
I don't know. But I text you and I say,
Yes.
could you send me your address?
Yes.
And I put it, and I particularly like Google Maps because in my Google Maps, it's actually a Jeep car. Like the icon is a Jeep. It's a green Jeep.
Like,
So I personally use it for that.
Yeah.
I put your address in there, and it starts to take me to Scott Street. It starts to take me down to US 30. Every single time it takes me a different way. I have never come to your house the same way twice.
That's why you ask me.
Yes. So I have no idea how to get to Coach Darcy's house. And you've lived there 10 years?
A long
20
time.
years. Long time.
Long time.
So when it gets to US 30 and I have to turn off onto Hague Road, sometimes I miss that road because I think maybe in my mind I know where I'm going, and I don't turn on Hague Road.
Or you're distracted.
Probably that is what. Probably we're on the phone. I'm distracted, and so I'm going straight down, and I'm headed towards 69.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my map told me to go Hague Road. Now, Hague Road would have gotten me a lot quicker because it knew how to get to your house really quick in 2 hours. But I went straight, and we're going towards 69. Well, what would happen if I'm like, it told me to go Hague Road, I freeze, I have to pull over to the side, and I just sit there for the rest of the day because I missed the turn. I screwed up, so I might as well not go to your house.
Might as well not go.
Because that told me to go Hague Road, and I screwed up. I am such a fool. I screwed up. I'm just pulling over to the side of the road, and we're just going to sit there, and we'll do our meeting on the phone because I messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the same thing that happens on your weight loss journey. All of us do this. All of us, even those of us who have gotten to our goal, we have done this. We have screwed up, and we had a cheat weekend, and that's not what Coach Monica said I had to do. I might as well just stop because I messed up. I ate the wrong thing. I messed up. So there's no point in me going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what we do.
Yeah.
The yo-yo diets, that's exactly what we do. What happens when I missed Hague Road and I went towards 69, what is that map doing?
Oh, it's looking for a reroute.
Reroute. You see it flash on your screen. Reroute. Yeah. It doesn't even take me back. It doesn't take me back to Hague Road. It takes me straight to 69. It says, oh, you can hop on 69 and you can just go south, and you're going to hit her house in about an hour and a half. So what happens is we just say, I can't do it, and we quit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you fail. That's why you do the yo-yo diet. when what would happen if you didn't do that, if you didn't stop and you didn't panic and you said, okay, I screwed up, reroute. If you use the word reroute in your lifestyle instead of quitting, where are you going to be in 6 years?
Mm,
You're going to be coaching for KM Health Coaching, is what you're going to be doing, right?
right.
That was so powerful to me.
Yeah.
It was so powerful.
Yeah.
If we use that map as not a quitting thing, a quitting tool, but if we used it as an accountability and we just rerouted our map, we just picked up where we left off instead of bringing in the shame. Now, what would happen if we just kept going and we're like, well, I quit anyway, just keep going and we might as well make wrong turns all the time. What would happen if I made wrong turns all the time trying to get to your house? We just use that as a lifestyle, wrong turns.
Wrong turns would maybe eventually get you to your destination.
Yeah.
It just may take you a lot
A
longer.
lot long. I would end up at cousin Beth's house in
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah.
If I keep making wrong turns, I'm going to see cousin Beth up in Michigan. Eventually, I'm going to
Mhm.
get to your house,
Yeah.
but it's going to take a long time.
Yeah.
So you do have to use accountability and you can't
Right.
make wrong turns. And we don't believe in cheat days. We don't believe in cheat days because
Right.
you'll not get to your destination.
Well, once you make the trip over and over,
Mhm.
you eventually start to notice, "Oh, this is where I
Yeah,
am." So you're learning from the mistakes, the learning
exactly.
from the moments of, "Oh, I need to pay attention here. I can't be yapping at Dars right now. I need to focus on because I always miss this turn."
Yes.
If you are noticing that you are doing something consistently and something triggers you,
Mhm.
you've gotta learn to avoid that, and that's
Yeah.
where our tools come in handy and the accountability
Mhm.
and the learning properties behind why you would get a coach or why you would have an
Mhm.
accountability partner. Um, so then eventually you're gonna be able to take that road in that way
Mhm.
without a map.
Yeah.
The more you travel it, the
Mhm.
less you're gonna have to depend on that map.
Yes. Yeah, that is so true.
Mhm.
And there may be detours. You
Mhm.
may turn on Hague Road and maybe Google Maps didn't. Now, the cool thing is when you use Google Maps, it does kind of know when when those hiccups happen. It knows
Mhm.
when the bridge is out, right? And it
Yep.
can reroute you around those bridges. Sometimes if there's an accident that just happened, sometimes Google's not going to catch that. But because you have a foundation, you're slowing down as you pass that accident. You can kind of get your grips about you again. You're going to still get to your destination.
Yeah.
So there's going to be bridges out. There's going to be things that happen along your path that derail you. But if you let those things define you, if I pulled up on this accident that just happened, this bridge in the road that was out, if I pulled up and I just sat there for the rest of the day instead of doing something and finding an alternate way, I'm going to be at that bridge all day and I'm not going to get to Darcy's house. So really look at your journey like a map and like a destination point. I want to get to Darcy's house. I want to lose 100 pounds, right?
Mhm.
Okay, there's a map to get you there. You're not going to be perfect. You're going to have to find alternate routes. We have a lot of people right now. There are times when I will pull a client off of a certain diet or I'll pull them off of a certain path because we've got to shake that metabolism up.
Mhm.
We've got to do something. So even as keto coaches, as carnivore coaches, we don't have our clients on the same map.
Right.
We have the same destination. And so we all gather together on Mondays and we put our support for each other out there on the table and we live this thing out loud together. Everybody's on a different path. And that's why the coaching is so important. I have a client who was stuck at 1,100 calories. She had done everything she could. She had killed her metabolism with the starvation diets and with the intermittent fasting that was used poorly. She couldn't lose any weight at 1,100 calories. We had to stop and fix her. We had to stop and take a detour around her destination. Our destinations, we're losing 100 pounds, but we had to stop and we had to repair her metabolism. We had to, sometimes you got to take your car and get an oil change.
Mhm.
You got to stop and you got to fix yourself before. And that's where the coaching, there's no way she could have done that thing by herself because it was a scientific method that we had to use. Because if she would have eaten 1,600 calories, which is where she landed when she arrived at her destination, if had done that from 1,100 calories to 1,600 calories, she would have been putting weight on.
Right.
So every journey looks different. Every trip to Darcy's house looks different to me. I don't know why. I really don't know why.
Well, that takes you down different roads, so
Yeah,
you're not
sometimes
you're
I
not
go country roads.
yeah, you're not allowing yourself to learn the map.
I don't ever want to learn the map. We have one blessed sister who still has an atlas in her car. I wouldn't know what
Oh,
to do with an atlas if you paid me. There's
yeah,
no way I could
yeah.
get to your house using an atlas. And all of our older people, listeners are saying, come on, coach.
Yeah. I mean, once you have Google Maps doing the work for you, you kinda let
Yeah,
all the other knowledge go out the
I know.
window.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine what our kids are going to do? How they're going to get to your house?
They're not. They're
They're
gonna be
fly.
stuck. I do
Oh,
have a map, though. I should teach them how that
you
works.
probably should.
Yeah.
Yes. I would not. I mean,
Before
there's
you drive, you need to know how to use a map.
looking at an atlas map makes my ADHD brain go whoosh. There's no way. So we want to encourage you today. We don't
Um,
want to have a long show today. We want to
mhm.
encourage you that if you are at this place where you have done this thing over and over and over, ask yourself, what happens when you derail? Do you allow cheat days to lead to more cheat days, to lead to more because you failed? Do you allow shame into your journey? 9 times out of 10, y'all, the answer is yes to that. If you were
Mhm.
honest, you'd be dropping a yes in the comments right now. That's me. And Darcy, even us who have reached our weight loss goal, do we still struggle with accountability and the mapping system in our path?
Well, yeah. I had that just Friday. Like my accountability, like I've created accountability partners that we go to the gym 3 times a
Mhm.
week. And we just do the things.
Mhm.
And then when somebody doesn't go, they said, "Oh, I can't go make it Friday. I've got this stuff going on."
Mhm.
I didn't go. I just
Yeah.
didn't go. I talked myself out of it,
Uh-huh.
of going. And then, I did end up going golfing. So that's kind of like activity, but
Uh-huh.
it's not what we would have normally done. But
Yeah.
that accountability really matters. And
It does.
it showed me how dependent I am
Mhm.
from something that I don't want to do
Yeah.
per se. Like,
Yeah.
I'm starting to like it a little bit more, but I don't wanna it's boring. Like, why
Uh-huh.
would I wanna go to the gym by myself and watch
Yeah.
people? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's important to grab the accountability to hold you, true. Maybe you need to go a co-pilot when you are going places and
Mhm.
to be able to help you, uh,
Right.
along that and to stay on track and to say, "Hey, focus.
Yeah.
Listen, this is what you
Yeah.
need to do." And, that could be Coach Monica and myself. We can be your co-pilot so
Mhm.
that you get to your destination, um, the first time versus
The
going,
first time.
instead of, having to reroute often.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so funny. One of our clients last night, when we were talking about working out, mentioned, "Well, the gyms need to charge you if you don't come." So I took that to my trainer this morning. I said, somebody, one of my clients, he's like, said that if you would just charge us when we're not here, you probably could make a lot of money. And he's like, that's brilliant. I could charge $1,000 a month and 75 bucks comes off of it if you come to class. I would hate that
Yeah, yeah.
because you know where I would be every morning? I would be at Lou's facility.
Yep.
I put a bad idea in his head.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh
you know
gosh.
what? Whatever gets you to a healthier you.
You know, I
You
really do need that accountability.
Yeah.
And some people work better with treats. Like, come to the gym and I'll give you a treat. I don't work better
Oh.
with treats. I work better with negativity. I do, because he handed me a
Ah.
T-shirt one time. I went to the gym 5 days that week, and he Friday morning, he tossed one of his, merch shirts to me, tossed it to me, It didn't get me there. I was thankful
Ah,
for his
yeah,
t-shirt, but it didn't get me where I was supposed to be.
yes,
So
yeah.
I want you to drop your story in the chat. And for some reason, I went to my Facebook page and it looks like that I have banned comments. I did not. So if you,
Oh,
I
and
don't know
I didn't
what.
even add my channels. I
Oh
did share
gosh.
it. I did share it
Well,
though.
that's all you need to do.
It's
That's
just
all you
not
need to
on my
do.
YouTube.
That's all you need to do. If
Shoot.
this is you, if you have gone through this journey over and over, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, we have the formula.
Mhm.
It works. We've got probably right now, we got about 4 clients reaching the 100 and like we're in the 120-pound
Yeah.
range now with these clients, and they're doing amazing. And
Mhm.
it's for life. It's
Yeah.
not a diet, it's for life. So first thing you need to do, if you are like, "Hey, you're reading my map this morning, coach." We've got really great entrance, like easing, stepping into the waters, testing it out. That's the carnivore challenge. You want to do that. We do. If you're like, no, I know I need you. I know I need you. I know that I can't do this by myself. I know I'm going to need you past the 30 days. We have 2 brand new programs, 3 brand new programs,
Mhm.
one kind of old program that is actually our signature program. That's the premier. If we can look you eyeball to eyeball in the face every week, those are our 100-pounders.
Yes.
Those are the ones who cross the 100-pound line. But we also know that we needed to make it affordable. We needed to make it affordable and give you a way that you can jump in immediately. When I told Coach Darcy I couldn't afford my program, and I know it's the one that works, we knew we had to do something. And so we have a subscription based program now, and it is working wonderfully. We have the Essentials program where you meet with us once a month, but you come to group every week. So you
Yes.
really do have coaches every
That's
week
gold.
if you use the system,
Yeah.
right? We have clients that don't use the system, and I do not understand them. I don't understand.
They just don't like people.
I don't know,
I
but
don't know.
those are not the successful clients, and it's very rare that I have a successful client who does not come to group. And that's the sad, cold, hard truth. So if you are struggling, if you're listening and you're a client of ours and you're not coming to group and you're not successful, that is why, my friend. That is
Well,
why.
to be fair, some people live a long ways away, so their hours are different.
Yeah.
But
Make
that's
it
an
happen.
excuse. It's an
Make it
excuse.
happen. Absolutely. And I kind of think we need to charge clients for not coming to group. Like do the reverse gym. It's not going to happen, but
No,
yeah,
no. You're full of ideas. It's
I am
great.
full of ideas. And you knock
Great.
them out. You just knock them
I
out
just did.
fast.
Don't do that.
All right. Come to group, y'all. Come to group.
Yeah.
Um, but we have the essentials. You meet with a coach. We look you in the eyeballs once a month. We give you an entire month's plan. You do the plan, you come to group, and you are successful. Some people want to lose weight faster, and they're like, Coach, I need you twice a month. That is the Accelerate. These are both subscription based programs. So we make it affordable. You pay the curriculum fee up front, and then it's a monthly subscription fee after that. After 3 months, you can cancel at any time. Those are what make you successful.
Mhm.
But if you want to dip your toe in, and then you can come over to one of those programs when you're ready, right? 30-day carnivore challenge, snap that QR code at the top of the screen. If you want your free 7-day sugar surrender system so you can see what we're talking about, that is completely free. That is the link that is dropped in the comment section. Coach, do you
Yes.
have any other final words for today? We're going to land this plane.
I would just add, which we've already stated, the importance of accountability.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That's gonna help you. Also, can I just say I'm gonna say what I said to you before that I wanted to rant about, but just a snippet of
Oh,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Just
This is free of
when
charge.
you're listening to those influencers out there, that are just, like, using foul language and
Oh,
calling
yeah.
people mean names
Yeah.
and saying that they're just, I'm not gonna use the words,
Mhm.
but they're just not intelligent and they just don't know
They're
things.
bullies. They're
They're
bullies.
bullies. Those are
Yeah.
nutritional bullies.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even call them a nutritional. Like, they're just bullies on the internet and trying to get you to follow them and be able to start riots
Mhm.
with the food world. And we already have issues as it is, But if they are not looking out for your whole self of
Yeah.
like, you know, there's certain things that we lean on more so than others, but we're
Mhm.
not on here down other than the shot. But
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah.
downing these lifestyles as long as they are healing their bodies and helpful for them. Like
Mhm.
we're all bio individual, and you're looking at these youngsters that are gym rats and saying you need this stuff in there. If you say that you don't, you're
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, that just is
Don't let
that's
people
no
talk to you that way.
wonder. Yeah, no wonder why people don't want to come to the nutritional world.
Mhm.
You people out there that are being the bullies need to stop. That's what I want to say. Just
Yeah.
stop it
Just stop. Yeah.
and be kind and be listening. And you just know that you've not experienced certain things that
Right.
others have.
Yeah.
So, anyway, be
Yeah,
kind.
that is a pet peeve of mine, and I see it more and more now that the social media where it's so easy to be a keyboard warrior, and we're tough.
Yeah.
Don't misunderstand. When we coach, we're tough.
Hmm.
There are times that we have to there's times that we have to know, and I pray for my clients before I'm a person of faith. I pray for my clients before, and that God will tell me, you know, this client needs a hug today, or this
Yeah.
client needs a kick in the back seat of her pants, right? So we're not nice coaches, but there is an air of arrogance out there with the health coaching world, and my way is the only way. I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you right now, Coach Monica's way is not the only way.
It's not.
There's a reason why
My
we
way
do
is
what we
not the
do.
only way. Yeah.
Right. There's a
It
reason
works
why
for
we
us.
do what we do, but
Yeah.
our way is not the only way.
Yeah. Those people are just looking for ratings and a
Yeah.
rise.
Rage bait. It's called rage bait.
Rage bait.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what they do.
that's terrible.
It is.
Ugh.
So, yeah, be careful who you listen to.
Yep. Yep.
Protect your spirit. Protect
Yes.
your spirit, protect your mind.
Yep. Yeah.
When you jump into something, the carnivore challenge in the ketogenic lifestyle, we our curriculum fee is $300. It is $300 for a reason
Mhm.
because we have researched, we have studied, we have put our blood, sweat, and tears into our program. We want you to know the scientific reason why when you step away from that donut and you rid your body of sugar, and when you put protein in your body, we want you to know why you're healing. We want you to know why you are you are doing everything in your lifestyle based around insulin. We want you to know the science behind insulin. I'm doing a 10-part series right now on my personal Facebook page. Feel free to go check it out. My stuff is public. I'm doing a 10-part series right now. I'm on step 5, I believe, of why insulin is why you're not losing weight.
Mm.
I want you to know the science behind it. There's a
Hey,
reason, but we're not going to scream at you. Huh?
didn't you change your name on your Facebook page?
My Facebook group, I did. I
Oh,
changed the name to Weight Loss After 40, freedom,
yeah.
the Food Freedom Method. We have a trademarked name, the Food Freedom Method, and that's what we teach.
Mhm.
But we want you to know the science behind that.
Yes.
But we're not going to be beating it into your head.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might, but
Yes. Science is science.
science is science. And if you don't know why your body's reacting the way it is when you have sugar and carbohydrates in your system, if you don't know why, you're going to walk away the first donut that you see in the office, right? You're going to
Mhm.
walk. But if you understand when you put that donut in your body and your glucose spikes, it releases insulin. Insulin is a fat storage hormone. You will not lose weight in the presence of insulin. If you understand that, much easier to walk by that donut.
Yep.
Not easy, but it is much
It's
easier.
easier. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So we are science based. So
Yep.
we're
But
not
that
sorry
yeah,
about it either. Not
just
sorry about it.
don't let people bully you. Find your sourcing. Like
Mhm.
who are you following and are they turning you away more or causing you to argue with somebody like I don't
Mhm.
know, I don't know, like us or
Right.
or
Bring it.
Dr. Ken Berry or something like that. Like just
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Do you know what? This is free of charge. Do you know my other pet peeve?
What's that?
The influencers who are men and are trying to coach women on their hormones.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That
Uh-huh.
is annoying.
Yeah. Because you
Unless
don't
you've
know.
lived in a woman's body,
You
you
don't
have no business talking about women's hormones.
Oh,
No
like,
business.
there's definitely the educational part. Like,
Yeah.
if they're trying to understand how women's bodies work, like, I give kudos to them.
Yes.
Like, I applaud you for knowing it's like reading a book and having,
Yes.
like, book knowledge.
Yes. But
So,
if I
I
was struggling in my hormones and my weight loss, I would not go to a male coach who is telling me when and what is going on with my body. That's a personal pet peeve, and I've ticked all of our men audience off, but
just now, we're fine. But
yeah,
good. I
yeah,
think it's important even for, like for I really do believe that men need to understand
they
how
need
the
to know their
woman's
wife's
body
bodies.
work
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
because there's emotions when there's emotions because there's certain things happening in their
Yes.
body.
Kudos
So,
to those men for learning. Yes.
yes, but when
Absolutely.
you're saying, "Well, you're just
Well,
emotional because of"
uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't
All
even.
right, guys. Join our 30-day carnivore challenge. It
Yes.
starts on September the 8th.
8.
I think I said 6th, but earlier.
Nope, it's the
September
8th.
8th, 30 days. QR code above. If you forgot to click that QR code, just message us. We will hand you that link unless
Yep.
Darcy has that link and she can put it in the comments.
Well, I can't comment,
Um,
so
yeah, actually you can because you are in charge. You are behind the controls. So you are able
Mm,
to. It's our friends who are on Facebook who are not allowed to comment. And I just think we
ah,
are allowed to comment. So
I
it's all working. If you just message us if you want to
yes,
join that challenge and we
yep.
will get that link for the registration beginning September 8th. Do not forget to grab your free stuff. Everybody loves free stuff. I've got
Yay!
links right there. The 7-day sugar surrender system challenge. Tuesday mornings at 11 a.m. is where you will find us live. Join our podcast, Beyond the Scale Weight Loss and Wellness. Make sure you subscribe to that. Give us a rating if you wouldn't mind. We love ratings. I think you can do that on the Apple podcast. We love that. So, Tuesday morning, we will see you next Tuesday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Bye.
Hey, it's Coach Monica here. Guess what? If you're fed up with feeling stuck in your battle with weight or food, I've got something just for you. Check out our free Facebook groups. Over at Food Addiction and Recovery, I'm over there waiting for you. We're going to walk this journey together. It's about getting real, sharing our stories, and lifting each other up. We're in this together every step of the way. And if you're curious about changing your life with keto, the Weight Loss Project is where you want to be. Coach Darcy is amazing. And together, we're not just talking about losing weight. We're talking about finding a happier, healthier you. So, what do you say? Are you ready to join us? The links are in the show notes below, and I'm telling you, this is more than an invite. It is the start